have both the captains in the center with the match referee.
Heads is the call and heads it is. It's a good toss to win. We really need to make most of the conditions now. These are the playing 11 for the respective teams.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
A lovely day to play cricket, and here we have the two umpires walking in with a brand new ball.
In comes the fielding side. They look charged up, and here come the openers, greeted with a loud cheer from the crowd. Pace bowler into the deck.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Batsman is all set for the first goal of the innings.
Great shot. He has dispatched that, and the fielder can only watch it land into the crowd. That is straight out of the middle of the bat. Another field change. Here we go. Wonder where the next one is going to fly.
Making the batsmen struggle for runs with their bowling and field placements. This is excellent from the captain.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4. He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
That is a very good lead by the batsman.
That's a difficult field goal. Bowler has to be very tight with his line and length.
That's a very good shot at this stage of the game. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
Goes for the big one. That's a powerful 6. This is brilliant. Picks up the length early and executes the shot well.
Spinner into the action from the other end.
Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
Bowler walks straight up to the batsman and lets him know that he just got lucky. Batsman is in no mood of acknowledging that. There's a fielder at cover.
That is in the air and in the gap as well. Goes for 4.
It looks even better in the replay. He's making the bowler look ordinary here. What's next? Direct hit and umpire raised his finger. Taking the long walk back to the pavilion.
The throw is spot on, and that's run out.
This is the last thing they want. A run out. He has done this beautifully. Decided to go over the top. Does that really well. Crowd senses the flurry of boundary here. They are making some serious noise.
Missed that completely.
Puts away. The batsman sees it early and plunges onto it quickly.
That is a very good shot. Excellent placement and timing. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. That is huge appeal. Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise. The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field. That is six. That is just magnificent batting. That was an absolute gift for the batsman, and he cashed in. This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going.
Right, he has connected that, and that's one for six. Just the right length for that shot. Sweet timing. We are witnessing a cracker of a game here. Good to see the crowd getting involved. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Superb bowling. He would be disappointed with himself. That was in his slot.
That's gone high in the air. And that's gonna clear the boundary for six.
Oh, that's marvelous. Looks even better in the replay. inform fast bowler into the deck now. Expect some serious chin music.
End of batting ball play. Fielding team can have more than 2 fielders outside.
That is excellent running between the wickets. Here is a fielder at the extra cover. He has hammered that, and that sails into the ground for a 6.
That innings will surely give him some confidence. Can he get another one? Let's see.
Let's see what happened. Another 6. Another shot.
Oh, he picked up that nicely. Beautifully picked up all the way.
It's one of the shots he plays so well.
He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
It's a good delivery. Very difficult to get out of the way.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Fantastic display of batting by these two players. They have put their team in a really strong position now. Yields a great touch.
There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best.
He has taken the aerial route and no guessing where it's landed. No worry. Wonder where the next one's gonna fly.
Plays and misses. Pacer introduced from the other end.
That's a difficult field to bowl to. Bowler has to be very tight with his line and length. He has connected that one. Oh, just the sound of it makes it beautiful to watch. This is brilliant. Picks up the length early and executes the shot well.
Another field change. He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
Bowler is reading the batsman here and restricting into his plans.
They are calling for 2. That is brilliant pick-up and throw. Certainly saved an extra run. He read the length perfectly. That is a beautiful 6.
He's making the bowler look ordinary here. What's next?
It's nicely timed. Will only get one though. He's calling for two. That is excellent running between the wickets.
Captain has placed a deep point for extra protection. Poor shot from the batsman. Bowler has got a fielder at deep extra cover.
And he helps himself to a six.
Change in the field.
Well, he has got the license to go here. Crowd is going crazy. Missed that completely. He had no option but to go for it at this stage of the match.
Puts away. The batsman sees it early and plunges onto it quickly. Outstanding. It looks even better in the replay.
This is scintillating batting. Wonder where the next one is going. That's four. Didn't time that well, but definitely will be pleased with the result.
Decided to go over the top. Does that really well.
It is showtime. Crowd going mad here. They have run the first one quick. That is excellent running between the wickets. He has been ruthless against the fast bowlers in this series. That is six. That is just magnificent batting.
Puts away. Batsman sees it early. Good shot. Spinner into the action from the other end.
The bowler will have to be extra careful of the line he bowls to this field.
Definitely wasn't expecting that. Superb bowling.
Plays and misses. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one. Unable to break free. Missed that completely.
Batsman is trying to switch gears, looking at the current run rate. Confident appeal, but the unfortunate is not out.
Deep point in place.
Brilliantly bowled. Batsman looking to play some shots, but goes past the bat. officer introduced from the other end.
Deep point in place. Missed that completely. Would have been frustrating having missed out on the last one.
Definitely wasn't expecting that. Stop bowling.
The elevation right, but he couldn't time it too well. That is a good catch in the end. He is taking a long walk towards the pavilion. That was good bowling and a sharp catch.
The bowler is bowling from his favorite end.
Bowls it right out the field for single. Confident appeal, but the umpire says not out. They are running hard. They're calling ones into twos and twos into threes.
Plays and misses.
Batsman is trying to switch gears, looking at the current run rate.
In the air, this is 6. It's a magnificent strike.
Change in the bowling, pacer being brought back. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball.
Change in the field.
Can you do it again?
Confident appeal, but the umpire says not out. Top class by both the batsmen. That's a difficult field to bowl to. Bowler has to be very tight with his line and length.
Has to walk back to the pavilion. Here is a fielder at the extra cover.
He would be disappointed with himself. That was in his slot.
That's gone high in the air. And that's gonna clear the boundary for 6.
He seems to have carried his form from the last match.
That is a good control. Great length. Walking back to the pavilion.
What a ball that was. He couldn't believe his luck. Excellent first time.
Spinner into the action from the other end. Batsman getting ready to face his first ball. That's into the gap. Should look for two. That is excellent running between the wickets.
He's a boundary hitter. That's one thing teams know about him. Direct hit and umpire raised his finger. Taking a long walk back to the pavilion.
Executed an extra cover.
Goes big, high and long. Got in from the middle of the bat.
There is no better sight than watching him bat at his best.
Good shot. Very clean bat. Nice good shot.
That was an absolute gift for the batsman, and he cashed in.
Wonder whether the next one's gonna fly.
They
They have run the first one
quickly
quickly and should be looking for two.
एक मिनट ये दो
That
बॉल
is
में
huge
जाएंगे
lead.
Bowler thinks he's got the batsman, but the umpire thinks otherwise. Last ball of the innings coming up.
Bowler is beating the batsman here. And this is ripping his hands.